everyone. Welcome to the 5th grade Recognition Day. This is one of my favorite days, and as we start every school event, we are going to all say the pledge, and I've asked Ms. Austin to come forward and lead us in the pledge. Ms. Austin?
Please stand for the pledge to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Ms. Austin. That pledge and us being together brings back a lot of wonderful memories. Memories of recognition days in the past, of times we've been in the theater together. And that's what this spring has been without, is that opportunity for us to be together. And it has just reminded me of the wonderful community we have and the importance of us being together. I want you to know that before too long, we will be together again. But today, we are going to welcome our 5th graders and acknowledge their wonderful work and achievement at Bright School. I think you will begin to see, as the different presenters share with us the names of those who have done so many things at this school, you will begin to see and feel how important our 5th graders have been to us. At the start of this 5th grade year, I met with them, and I told them that my expectation was that they become leaders, that they participate, that they be good role models for the younger children at this school. And I must say, they have surpassed my expectations. They have been fabulous. They've been through a lot recently, but now is the time for us to recognize them and what they have achieved. Thank you. I will say a few closing words at the end, but let's begin with our Recognition Day.
Each year, Bright School students participate in the Young Southern Student Writers Contest. The Young Southern Student Writers Contest is open to all Hamilton County public, private, and homeschooled students in grades K through 12. This year, each 5th grade student submitted one original work in prose and poetry. Every student entry is read and evaluated by UTC English faculty and graduate students on the basis of creativity, content, and style to select outstanding writers. This year, the 5th grade winners are, in the poetry category, Ben Dillard, Avery Levine, Zohair Meiman, and Katie Grace Tudor. In prose, the winners were Carlos Baliero, Ella Cooper, Zohair Meiman, and Greta Olson. And next we'll have Mrs. Austin read off the participants in the spelling bee.
This year's spelling bee lasted a marathon 33 rounds and went beyond the study list provided. Matilda Joles, last year's winner, repeated by correctly spelling fungi in the final round. Second place was Miriam Fazio Vivez, and Vishnu Vardana was third. The other participants were Jack Macheski, Hank Mossberg, Reese Finley, Christopher Kim, JJ Connor, Hallie Hampton, Tessa Raffy, Carlos Baliero, Caleb Hitchcock, Zohair Meiman, Grant Simmons, Mia Kinney, Adela Sewell, Noah Mao, George Simpson, Levi Davis, Ashley Yim, Braden McDaniel, Simon Monin, Stern Rushing, Chloe Sari, and Ella Cooper. Now, Mr. Lauer will introduce the Math Awards.
Hello, I'm Matt Lauer, and I'm standing in at first for Noelle Coleman, who oversees Sunshine Math as part of our Kilbride Enrichment Center. Sunshine Math is an optional program for grades kindergarten through 5th. Students turn in worksheets each month, and Mrs. Coleman keeps track of their progress. The 5th grade students who participated this year were Sydney Lawson, Braden McDaniel, Vishnu Vardana, and George Simpson. We had another exciting Pi Day this year. Many students throughout the school memorized digits of pi and recited them for their teachers. Our 5th grade winner was Ashley Yim, who memorized 302 digits of pi. The overall school winner was Christopher Kim, who recited a school record 525 digits. And he chose me to pie in the face. Now we will have Mrs. Howell presenting Morning Math.
Good morning. Morning Math is an enrichment program offered each trimester for students in 1st through 5th grades. Each session lasts 6 weeks and meets before school on Wednesday mornings at 7:30. Every grade level has an instructor who works with small groups on math problems that stimulate critical thinking and problem-solving skills. This year, 4 5th graders participated in our morning math program. They are Carlos Baliero, Sydney Lawson, Addie Tabibiazar, and Vishnu Vardana. Congratulations, class of 2020. Now, Senora Avendano will come and present the Advanced Spanish Awards.
Hi, my name is Cindy Avendano. I would like to recognize the following students who excelled in the Spanish program and participated in the Advanced Spanish class. They have come early in the morning and sacrificed hours of work, but it has all paid off. They have become an outstanding group of students. Ashley Jim, Avery Levine, George Simpson, Lucinda Ranalli, Vishnu Vardana, and Zohar Memon. Congratulations. Now, Ms. Helton will present the participants of after-school activities.
Hello, my name is Stacy Helton, and I am the coordinator of after-school sports here at Bright. I just wanted to say how much I miss all of you and how much I've missed our spring sports season. All of you have been a privilege to watch grow and play all the different sports we've offered here at Bright for you. You have thrived as a young student athlete, and I could not be more proud. I cannot wait to see what you do in the future. I'm sure I'll be reading about many of you in years to come in our local newspapers. I, along with Coach McDaniel and Coach Leinhart, would like to honor these students. The members of the ISC boys basketball team, coached by Roy Pankey, Vishnu Vardana, Ward Bickerstaff, J.J. Connor, Hank Mossberg, Jack Machiski, Grant Gallion, Levi Davis, George Simpson, Finn Beasley, Tate Phillips, Gabriel Cyrus, Grant Simmons, Zohair Memon. The volleyball team, coached by Sarah Lell, Mia Kinney, Katie Grace Tudor, Abby Tabibazar, Alyssa Pashley, Ashley Yim, and then our boys lacrosse team, coached by Matt Hitchcock, Ward Bickerstaff, Gabriel Cyrus, Ben Dillard, Caleb Hitchcock, Hank Mossberg, Tate Phillips, and Grant Simmons.
Hello boys and girls, it's Coach McDaniel. I'm going to introduce the flag football team this year. We had J.J. Connor, Finn Beasley, Hank Mossberg, Katie Grace Tudor, Grant Gallion, Matilda Joels, Gabriel Cyrus, George Simpson, Tate Phillips. And this team was coached by Chris Beasley and Jeff Connor. We're going to talk about the cross country team. So this is the 2019 Bright School cross country team, fifth graders. Cross country, I like to coach cross country because I get to see the kids push through the physical pain, the mental anguish, and grind their way to the finish line. I had the privilege of coaching these fifth graders this season, along with Coach Ann Farmer, Jonathan Hedrick. Many other parents helped out at our meets and practices. This team had such great support from our school and parents. Mr. Morgan and the faculty would be at the finish lines encouraging kids to keep pushing through. Parents would be along the courses and taking pictures or just cheering the kids through the race. But this Bright School cross country team was led by a strong fifth grade class, and they took first place in the Independent School Conference for the girls and boys teams. At this year's Chattanooga area qualifier, the girls team took first place and the boys team took second place. Both teams secured their bids to represent the Bright School in Knoxville at the Tennessee State Cross Country Championship for the 5th year in a row. I could speak about these wonderful athletes, about their toughness and grit all day. But here's the 5th graders. Asha Chavda, Lina Farmer, Brody Hedrick, Mia Kinney, Caroline Moore, Mary Hanley Templeton Phillips, Lucinda Renali, Katie Grace Tudor, Ward Bickerstaff, Cohen Chavda, Gabriel Cyrus, Levi Davis, Ben Dillard, Grant Gallion, Caleb Hitchcock, Braden McDaniel, Zohair Memon, Tate Phillips, Stern Rushing, and George Simpson. So this was your whole 5th grade group. Now these 5th graders actually competed for the cross country team from 3rd grade, 4th grade, and 5th grade. So all 3 years, and it represents how our sports teams keep thriving and keep doing well and keep teaching the younger classmen, because these guys learn all the way through. So Asha Chavda, Lina Farmer, Brody Hedrick, Caroline Moore, Lucinda Renali, Katie Grace Tudor, Cohen Chavda, Gabriel Cyrus, Levi Davis, Ben Dillard, Grant Gallion, Caleb Hitchcock, Zohair Memon, and George Simpson. I'm so proud of all of you. Don't stop racing towards your goals. All right, so that was your cross country there. Okay, so now I'm going to introduce the girls Bright School Independent School Conference team. I had the opportunity to coach this team. This was a fun experience for me. Obviously, I know each of these ladies from PE class or from other sports that I coached them in, or because my son has been in their classes since kindergarten. But for many of these ladies, we were able to work one-on-one or in such a small group that I was able to get a better understanding of who these young ladies are. I feel deeply rewarded to have been granted the opportunity to have coached this team this year. Yes, many of these kids are athletic and have a high sports IQ, but what impressed me was their willingness to buy into my strategies, my basketball ideas, from practices, position placements, monotonous skills training, and my coaching style. We tried to learn in many different ways, drawing plays up on the computer screens, watching videos, thinking about team stats, having early morning shooting practices, and even scrimmaging against the dads. Truly what I enjoyed the most was seeing how you girls would come together and be a team. There were jokes, but then there was serious accountability. At the end, these ladies finished their season as a tight unit. This team competed very well in our large school division of the Independent School Conference. They won the regular season championship and took second in this conference tournament. This team had an overall record of 10 wins and 2 losses. I must say that this was such a fun time, and I truly look forward to each moment I spent with them, with this team. All right, now the list of 5th graders. Katie Grace Tudor, Alyssa Pashley, Mia Kinney, Brody Hedrick, Sydney Lawson, Caroline Moore, Caroline Hatfield, Matilda Joles, Chloe Sari, Addie Tabibiazar, Reese Finley. Riley Hedrick was the only 4th grader on this team, and we will be wishing her and the Bright School team, girls team, well next year. So now your 2020 Bright School track team, 5th graders. Track season did not go as we had planned. We planned and prepared to capture our 4th Independent School Conference girls team championship in a row. We planned and prepared to set a new 400-meter boys record. We planned and prepared to place 1st and 2nd in our boys relay teams at the championship. Even though we did not get to show our talents and prove our scores, I know where this team inevitably would have finished and what the team's victory photo would have shown. Team coaches Coach Ann Farmer, Coach Jonathan Hedrick, and Coach Amy Hicks were there from the first practice until we could no longer gather. Thank you for all that were there to make this almost happen. And here's your list of teammates. Asha Chavda, Lina Farmer, Brody Hedrick, Matilda Joles, Caroline Moore, Katie Grace Tudor, Hallie Hampton, Tessa Raffi, Ward Bickerstaff, Cohen Chavda, JJ Connor, Levi Davis, Ben Dillard, Grant Gallion, Tate Phillips, Stern Rushing, George Simpson, Zohair Memon, William Carlone. This group of fifth graders kept the bar high for the next group to reach. You demonstrated to the underclassmen how to be team leaders with hard work and determination. We have no doubt that this group of fifth graders will continue to make positive strides next year. And now I'll introduce the girls lacrosse team fifth grader, Tessa Raffi. Okay, and now Coach Leinhardt will introduce your Bright School soccer team. Thank you.
Hello, boys and girls. As Coach McDaniel said, I am Coach Leinhardt, and I am new to Bright School this year. This year was our first ever Bright School soccer team, and I wanted to recognize all of the students who participated this year in our soccer team. It was an amazing season, but I specifically wanted to recognize our fifth graders for just how they led and encouraged their teammates and just really made our first season of soccer at Bright School a huge success. These students are as follows: Gabriel Cyrus, William Carlone, Hamza Nayab, Chloe Sari, Mary Hanley Templeton Phillips, Mia Kenny, and Levi Davis. Thank you all for your hard work and just how you came together to make this season just so memorable and a great success. And next up, we're going to have Miss Blanton recognizing fifth graders who participated in after-school activities.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Blanton, and I'm going to introduce all of our after-school activities. We have many ways our students are involved in after-school activities of all kinds, other than just sports. Our fall after-school activities: Yoga Joy, Alyssa Pashley, Braden McDaniel; Woodshop, Alyssa Pashley, Jack Macheski, Braden McDaniel, Carlos Baliero, Katie Grace Tudor, and Tate Phillips; Technology, Addie Tabibiazar and Noah Mao; Bright Bistro, Carlos Baliero, Alyssa Pashley, and Adela Sewell; Word Club, JJ Connor, Gabriel Cyrus, and Sydney Lawson; Archery, Hallie Hampton, Caleb Hitchcock, Braden McDaniel, Noah Mao, Tessa Raffi, Miriam Fazio Vivez; Robotics, Carlos Baliero, Caleb Hitchcock, Avery Levine, Addie Tabibiazar. And that is all for our fall classes. Winter and spring after-school classes: in Woodshop, Katie Grace Tudor, Addie Tabibiazar, Alyssa Pashley, Grant Gallion, Carlos Baliero; Technology, Hamza Nayab, Addie Tabibiazar; Bright Bistro, Carlos Baliero, Liliana Coleman, Harriet Howard, Catherine Pipes, Adela Sewell; Word Club, Sydney Lawson, Gabriel Cyrus, JJ Connor; Robotics, Carlos Baliero, Caleb Hitchcock, Avery Levine, Addie Tabibiazar; After School Art, Finn Beasley, Grant Gallion, Harriet Howard, Jack Macheski, Braden McDaniel, Lucinda Rinaldi, Adela Sewell, Katie Grace Tudor, Levi Davis. On our Grand Prix team, we had Vishnu Vardana, Stern Rushing, Jack Macheski, Lucinda Rinaldi, Catherine Pipes, Noah Mao, Matilda Joles, Reese Finlay, and Hamza Nayab. In Boy Scout Pack 3034, we had Finn Beasley, JJ Connor, Gabriel Cyrus, Levi Davis, Caleb Hitchcock, Christopher Kim, Avery Levine, Ian Mahone, Braden McDaniel, and Grant Simmons. In Girl Scouts, we had Tessa Raffi, Greta Olson, Hallie Hampton, Katie Grace Tudor, and Alyssa Pashley. This year, we also had Shine Bright. Shine Bright is a voluntary community service club. Our mission is to teach and empower kids to put empathy into action while utilizing real-life skills to build more confident and socially aware students. These students use their own time to support some wonderful nonprofits. The students in Shine Bright this year were Carlos Baliero, Brody Hedrick, Ben Dillard, Mia Kinney, Chloe Sari, Vishnu Vardana, Katie Grace Tudor, Caroline Moore, Harriet Howard, Christopher Kim, Matilda Joles, Tessa Raffi, Caroline Hatfield, Gabriel Cyrus, and Liliana Coleman. Now I invite Miss Cindy Byrne to come and announce handbells, choir, and Chadwick recognitions.
We have had a wonderful year in handbells and choir. The students have learned many songs and techniques, and I'm very proud of their hard work. I will start with the handbells. These students come early 1 day a week, and most of these students are actually completing their second year of handbells. We've had some students play for the first year, and they are welcome additions to this Bright School tradition. I will give your certificate of achievement to your classroom teacher for you to pick up on Friday. Grant Gallion, Mia Kinney, Asha Chavda, Grant Simmons, Caroline Moore, Christopher Kim, Ashley Yim, Alyssa Pashley, Katie Grace Tudor, Reese Finley, Lina Farmer, Vishnu Vardana, Jack Macheski, Tessa Rafai, Hallie Hampton, Carlos Baliero, George Simpson, Brody Hedrick, and Avery Levine. The Bright School Choir sang at 2 retirement facilities and during the annual holiday assembly. They also sang at the school's first recorder and choir concert in March. I'm so proud of this group of singers who come early on Friday mornings. I hope they'll always keep singing. I will give your certificate of achievement to your classroom teacher for you to pick up on Friday also. Carlos Baliero, Ella Cooper, Gabriel Cyrus, Caroline Hatfield, Matilda Joles, Caroline Moore, Hank Mossberg, Greta Olson, Alyssa Pashley, and Tessa Rafai. After school, we have many students who took private lessons from Chadwick instructors. We would like to recognize these 5th graders who took lessons here at Bright School. Noah Mao, Lucinda Renali, Grant Simmons, Hallie Hampton, Zohair Memon, Vishnu Vardana, Chloe Sari, Ian Mahone, Reese Finlay, and Jack Macheski. And now our 5th grade teachers will announce our annual 2019-2020 President's Education Excellence Awards.
Hello, I'm Matt Lauer, and Mrs. Austin and Miss O'Brien and I will be presenting the President's Education Excellence Awards for the 5th grade. The President's Education Awards program was founded in 1983 and honors graduating elementary, middle, and high school students for their achievement and hard work. The President's Education Awards program is sponsored by the U.S. Department of Education in partnership with the National Association of Elementary School Principals and the National Association of Secondary School Principals. It was developed to help schools recognize and honor students who have achieved high academic standards through hard work and dedication to learning. Each year, thousands of elementary, middle, and high school schools participate by recognizing deserving students. To be eligible for this recognition, students must meet the following criteria. Students are to earn a cumulative grade point average of 90 or higher on a 100-point scale in reading, writing, and math during 4th grade through the second trimester of 5th grade. Students must score 90% or higher in national norm rankings in reading comprehension or mathematics 1 and 2 on the 5th grade ERB administered test this past January.
This year, all participating schools received a letter and certificate from President Donald Trump. This is what it says. Congratulations to the recipients of the 2020 President's Education Award. Over the past year, the individuals who have earned this distinguished honor have exhibited exceptional work, ethic, and determination. Our nation will soon look to these future leaders for guidance, and I am confident that they will continue to build a stronger and more prosperous future for our great country. The First Lady joins me in applauding the educators, administrators, parents, and other community leaders who have been there every step of the way to encourage and uplift these bright young men and women. As these talented students pursue their dreams and passions, we send our best wishes for continued success. Keep up the great work. Donald Trump, President of the United States of America.
This year, we have 36 fifth graders who have achieved this high honor. The 2019-2020 President's Education Excellent Award recipients are Carlos Baliero, Finn Beasley, Gabriel Cyrus, Levi Davis, Ben Dillard, Miriam Fazio Vivez, Reese Finley, Brody Hedrick, Caleb Hitchcock, Harriet Howard, Matilda Joles, Christopher Kim, Sydney Lawson, Avery Levine, Jack Macheski, Ian Mahone, Braden McDaniel, Zohair Meeman, Simon Monin, Caroline Moore, Hank Mossberg, Noah Mao, Hamza Nayab, Greta Olson, Alyssa Pashley, Tate Phillips, Catherine Pipes, Tessa Raffi, Lucinda Renali, Chloe Sari, Grant Simmons, George Simpson, Addie Tabibiazar, Katie Grace Tudor, Vishnu Vardana, and Ashley Yem. Congratulations to everyone. And now, Mr. Austin Center will present the Center Community Service Award.
Good morning, my name is Austin Center, and I graduated from Bright School in 1985, and I serve as chair of the Board of Trustees for Bright School. Every year is special when I visit Bright School to present the Center Community Service Award. Even though we've had challenges being together this year, Bright School families made an impact in our community. Fourth graders educated the school about the endangered red wolf. They made informal signs and shared about the red wolf at BFF. Third grade sold koala pencil toppers to raise money for koala orphans in Australia. Through their efforts, they were able to adopt 3 koala orphans this year. Second graders focused on kindness with their Kindness Bingo Challenge. You and your families raised more than $700 for the Forrest Spencer Fund during a special after-school activity in December. Then in January, you and your families brought in more than 2,118 16-ounce boxes of spaghetti, which equals more than 16,000 servings for the community kitchen. Students in the Shine Bright Club supported amazing organizations like the Tennessee River Gorge, the Hart Gallery, and Community Kitchen. The Center Community Service Award is in honor of my brothers Sherman and Trent and my sister and Celeste and me who graduated from Bright School. It is awarded to the 5th grader who demonstrates a commitment to volunteerism and realizes community service not only enhances our community, but enriches our lives. This year's recipient is Mia Kinney. Congratulations, Mia, and all of Bright School for the great work you do for our community. I would like to welcome Hannah Kilbride, who will be giving the Benjamin W. Kilbride Scholarship.
Hi, I'm Hannah Kilbride, the younger sister of Ben Kilbride. The Kilbride family is proud to have a scholarship in Benjamin's name, and it is an honor to be able to present this scholarship. The Benjamin William Kilbride Scholarship was established by the Bright School Board of Trustees and our family in the spring of 2001 in memory of Ben. Ben's scholarship is a $1,000 merit award for tuition presented to a rising 5th grade student who's a leader, takes and shows interest in other students throughout the school beyond his or her grade level, exhibits a contagious enthusiasm for life at school and elsewhere, and carries a C average or better and is a good student. The 4th grade teachers are responsible for selecting the recipient of this honor because they interact with the students each and every day. Here are the remarks about this year's recipient. She is a wonderful spirit. She is thoughtful, conscientious, and empathetic. Her work ethic is inspiring. She always does her best and is a helper to classmates and teachers alike. She is diligent in making sure she understands lessons, and she often pushes herself beyond what is asked. She's always able to find the good in challenging situations. We are impressed by her positive attitude. She is tenacious and mature beyond her years. She used her time and talents to raise money for the Tennessee River Gorge Trust. She baked delicious treats to sell at the Shine Bright Marketplace and advocated for their mission to the school during a Bright Fest Friday. Her tenacious spirit is also displayed in her athleticism. Her determined attitude is evident on the track and the basketball court. She sets a great example for others. In class, she not only checks in with teachers to make sure she is on the right track, but she helps her classmates when they are in need. We are looking forward to watching her lead others as a 5th grader next year. She is a delight to teach, and her enthusiasm for learning is contagious. We are pleased to announce this year's winner of the Benjamin William Kilbride Award is Catherine Curtis. And now we'll turn it over to Mr. Morgan for some final words.
Thank you, Hannah. And thank you to the Kilbride family for that wonderful gift that acknowledges the achievements of one of our great 4th graders. As you can see from today's ceremony, we have a lot to be grateful for. Our 5th graders have given their time, their talents, their joy, their whole life to us. They have been here for 7, 6, 5 years, dedicated to this school and always helping us move forward in such a wonderful way. All of these awards and recognitions are a great testament to that. So I think we should all join in thanking them, wishing them the best as they move on to middle school next year, knowing that they are representing Bright School so well. We wish them all the best in the future. Thank you. My hat goes off to our great 5th graders. And now it's my great pleasure to ask Mrs. Byrne to lead us in the Bright School song.
We sing a proud